Is it time?
Is it time? It's time. Yeah. Hey.
Oh, hey.
Hey, folks. Welcome. That's right. Welcome back to the Basement Show. Yeah. Yep. Give it up for us. We made it all year. Oh, yeah. Welcome to the Basement Show, the only show filmed in a basement. I'm Regifted Ryan, and to my left is the one and only Tenacious T. Give it up. Thanks for sliding down the bulkhead with us. Please, would you? Will you? Won't you? Like, share, subscribe. Then take that unused gift card and that you don't want and slap it against that notification bell so you can be updated on our new mediocre content and shorts. Hit us up on the Google voicemail line 617-286-2203, bouncing ball below. And also, lastly but not leastly, follow us on the Instagram, the.basement show. How are you?
That was very thorough.
That was very thorough. How was your Christmas extravaganza celebration?
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, good. I'm sure that Santa was very good to you this year, as always. So, yeah, we're sailing into 2023. You believe how fast this year went by?
I do.
I do, too.
Because there's this thing, like, as you get older...
It's true.
The years are so, like, they just go by so quick.
They fly by. In the blink of an eye. Yeah. Yeah. The year is gone. It's like half of me is like, thank Christ. And then the other half's like, 2023. Kind of problems we're going to have in
Oh, God.
No. I'm just kidding.
I got like 8 doctor's appointments in January. I'm not ready for problems.
I know, me too. We're going to talk about all our ailments. I can't wait. Not on the show.
I said that to a friend of mine last night. I said, and I said I had called a friend of mine. That friend was you.
Oh, thanks.
And I said, and we were talking, and all of a sudden, like, for 10 minutes, we were talking about health stuff.
Yes, it's interesting.
I said, and now we're just at that age where it's like, it's health stuff now.
Yeah.
You know?
How you doing this week? What's going on inside of your body? Like, tell me all about your ailments. Oh.
What's wrong with you?
Exactly. How much time you got, buddy? I'm going to tell you all about me.
I will say the one thing that upsets me is when you go to the doctor and you have to put the dreaded Johnny on.
Oh, that thing is a pain in the ass.
So a friend of mine has now dubbed me Tara, I'm not wearing that Johnny Merkel.
Woo! Birthday suit waiting for the doctoro. Just right through the door. I'll be like, hey, what's up, dogs? This is my birthday suit. I'm real sick. In the head.
Real sick.
I love it. Oh, that is annoying, though. But continue. Is it because you can't fully get it tied up?
No.
What are you going to do? You're going to, I've tried, too. Trust me. I've been in plenty of hospitals.
No.
All right? You take the Johnny, put it on backwards, you tie it in the front, and then try and spin it around. Doesn't work. Turns into a little straitjacket. Yeah, not cool.
Maybe that's what I should be in. I don't know.
I guess we're going to have to wait and see how 2023 goes.
Yeah.
I
had to, I'm not going to get too deep into this, but one of the things I had to do this week was a pelvic ultrasound.
Ooh.
And they told me...
That's hot.
Excuse me, my cough is still here.
It is.
They told me to not go to the bathroom before I go. I should have a full bladder.
Right. Don't break your
seal. So I went, and I've never had to go to the bathroom as much in my life, right?
Oh, wow.
And I'm in the waiting room, and I'm like, if she doesn't call me in the next 5 minutes, I'm just going to go because I have to go so badly.
Time to pee.
That's not good for your body to hold it like that.
You could get uromycetitis and die, like they said on Seinfeld. But I digress.
Wow.
Continue.
So I was like, if she doesn't call me in 5 minutes, I'm just going to go.
Yeah.
And she ended up coming out, and she's like, come on in. So we go in, and I am such an idiot. I would love, if it wasn't for HIPAA rules, I think Me at the Doctor would be an interesting show.
Like a comedy skit?
Yeah, because I just say stupid shit and
Yeah.
I'm like,
is it out of nerves maybe?
it definitely is.
You're like, I'm going to piss myself. How are you?
So she goes, I'm going to put the gel on and then I'm going to do the thing. And I'm like, yep.
Here we go.
I gotcha.
Yep.
So she squirted this stuff on me.
Jelly?
And it's hot.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's warm.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't expecting it to be warm.
Right.
And then she goes, well, it's better, it's warm than cold if you have to go to the bathroom. And I was like, I think it's 6 of one, half a dozen on the other.
Right. Pee or
I was
not
like,
to pee?
yeah.
That is the question.
I was like, whether it's hot or cold, you're
should-
still putting something on me.
You
And
should
now,
have broke out into song when you put that jelly on. It's too hot, too hot, too hot, yeah.
oh, and then she takes her little wand thing and she's like jamming me.
Oh, yeah. She wants to see all what's going on.
And I'm like,
So
I
you
said,
made
if
it
I didn't
through.
have to go to the bathroom before, I have to go now.
Definitely. If they're pressing that thing on there
Oh,
with the
God.
jellies,
Yeah.
I'm just glad
But,
you're okay.
well, so far,
So far, for
I
now.
haven't dropped yet.
As of today, we're doing the show and things are good.
yes.
All right.
In the middle of Times Square.
That's right. Look at us. Look at us, T. We've made it. We made it so fakely.
So fakely.
Yeah, to Times Square. Oh,
That is someplace I've never. I've been to Times Square not during New Year's
I
Eve.
don't want to stand with that many people
No.
at the same time and be jammed in there like a sardine can.
Yeah.
And then that's really emergency. Then you really, if you got to pee and find a porta potty New Year's Eve.
A lot of people just wear adult diapers.
Of course they do.
Yeah.
Of course they do.
Dick Clark, can you tell us what's shaking in Times Square?
You don't really want to know what's shaking here. It's old Dick Clark shaking in Times Square.
You know what I learned this. What the confetti that they do in Times Square is they're little pieces of paper and they have wishes
Yeah.
on them
Yeah.
for what people want in the new year. Like, oh, I hope for world peace, something
Right.
like that.
Yeah.
And then they
That's
explode them
awesome.
all at midnight.
That's awesome. That's so cool. I hope everybody's wishes come true this year.
Oh,
You know? And if they don't, tough shit. All right. Moving on. Oh, and that's the way the cookie crumbled. All right, so we got
Jeez.
some latest local news. You're going to hit us off.
well, I'm gonna try.
Yeah, you are. You're going to do a good job, too.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what you do. That's right. You got your caffeine. I got my caffeinated
Yeah.
beverage. Here we go.
so I know a lot of people are gonna be out on the roads. Unfortunately,
That's right. Amateur night.
I know. Mm-hmm. So here's what you should know about travel in Mass for New Year's Eve.
That's right.
High traffic volumes and a winter storm may add up to an unpleasant travel experience in 2022. Here are key travel messages from the MassDOT Department of Transportation. Heading into back-to-back holiday weekends. So first is construction.
That's right.
It's the city. They're always constructing.
Mm-hmm.
Right? All projects shut down statewide at 5 a.m. Friday until Tuesday. It'll be the same over the New Year's weekend. Okay? So that means there'll be probably very likely detours.
Right. Massive amounts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
HOV lanes. The I-93 HOV between Boston and Quincy
Quincy.
will open early at 2 p.m. Thursday and 1 p.m. on Friday. Well, it's already come and gone.
Right.
Same goes for Thursday and Friday for New Year's weekend.
Yep.
The I-93 HOV lanes will be closed December 26th and January 2nd because those are federal holidays.
That's right.
And my nemesis, the Sumner Tunnel.
Ah, dun dun dun.
The vital link leaving Logan Airport has been closed almost every weekend for months, but will stay open for New Year's weekend. At the same time, the Sumner Tunnel swing lane will be closed January 2nd.
Swing lane.
The swing lane.
That sounds dirty, hot traffic. Swing
That
lane.
sounds fun, though.
Doesn't it?
Why don't you jump into the swing lane?
Come on, get yourself some swing lane. We're about to have some fun.
Logan Airport, Mass DOT urging travelers to either to use either the Silver Line, which is a bus,
Right.
the Blue Line, or Logan Express to get to and from Logan because they're expecting a lot of traffic.
That's correct.
And of course, the RMV can't be bothered, and they will be closed January 2nd as well. So
Exactly.
if you have any business at the RMV,
Yeah, you know me. Yeah, stay out of there. If you can, do it online if you can.
oh gosh,
That
a lot
HOV
of-
lane is funny though. People putting dummies in the passenger seat.
Oh man,
They'd be like, "Yeah, they're not gonna notice." Yes, they are.
excuse me. Yeah, they will.
They will. That's funny.
Yeah, they will. And I 10 to 1, there's going to be a lot of police out.
Of course, as there should be.
Yeah.
You know, on a night like that. All right. What do we got next?
I'm not wearing a Johnny.
I'm not doing it. I'm not wearing a Johnny. I'm not putting a Johnny on my dummy and putting it in the car.
Johnny on the dummy.
Getting in the HOV lane. No way. All right. Stupid crimes you can be charged for with too.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to call this shooting off more than your mouth.
Love it.
I know.
Keep that mouth shut. Do it now.
In Virginia, the Newport News Police Department reminded the public that celebratory gunfire is a Class 1 misdemeanor punishable by up to a year in jail and a $2,500 fine. If any injury occurs from the shooting, the charge turns into a felony. Bullets shot upwards simply do not vanish into space, the agency said. They most definitely come back down to Earth and fall on something. The ground, a car, a building, or a person. Now, I want to know how much of a problem this was for them to have to issue a statement.
Yeah, because that's, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a big problem. And I mean, Tom Jones said it himself.
sure,
What
Scar?
goes up must come down.
That's right.
Right? So bullets, that stands for bullets too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just got to be careful out there. So that's 1 year in jail, $2,500 fine.
Yeah.
And then if it hits someone, it's a
Excuse
felony.
me. Yes.
Then that means you probably have trouble getting a job.
I feel like Virginia is just a town full of Yosemite Sams.
Yeah,
and they're
well,
just walking around like, I'm not rooting this, shooting this gun.
right. Good people in Virginia, but a lot of rooting, tooting, toting, and shooting if you get ornery, I guess.
Ornery.
Yeah, I like that word. That's funny to me.
Why you all ornery today?
I'm the hootin'est, tootin'est, shootin'est, bobtail wildcat in the West. I'm the fastest gun north, south, east, and west of the Pecos.
So keep it cool in Virginia. You know, don't shoot the gun, don't shoot off the mouth, and yeah, just be safe. So what do you think about that? You think that that's like a tradition in Virginia, maybe just shooting off guns? Or?
I feel like
It's gotta be. It's gotta be a thing.
I feel like it's a problem because they're talking about it.
Right. How
You
big
know?
of a problem is it? Just don't. If you're in Virginia, just be cool. All right. That's all I'm gonna say. So leading into this next one, I think you're gonna like it this week. I spent at least 15 minutes to a half an hour thinking of this one. This
Okay.
week's get the F out of here. This one goes out to
Excuse me.
not anything in particular except the fact that you hear it a lot. New Year's resolutions.
Okay.
You know, that's my week's get the F out of here. I don't have a resolution this year. My resolution this year is just to be keep being cool.
Joe Cool, back in school, hanging round the water fountain, playing the fool.
Keep making the
Being
basement
cool.
show with you, my bestie. I think people,
I'm going to continue my badassery.
Right. I'm going to call, instead of like a New Year's resolution, I'm going to call it like New Year's realistic expectations. And then if I don't reach them, I won't feel as bad. There's too much weight on like, oh, well, go back to January. And now it's May, and my New Year's resolution's way back there, and I still, you know what I mean? I don't need the pressure. I'm going to just do realistic to lowered expectations for myself, my little self this year. So this week's Get the F Out of Here goes towards New Year's resolutions, because that could be a resolution in itself, not to have one. You know, let's just see how it goes. Why did I say goals? Let's see how it goes. You know, just one step at a time. You know, short-term goals that are obtainable. Good day, goals met. That's what I want to do each and every day.
Goal met.
Yep, good
Nice.
day, goals met. Whatever that looks like, I don't know. That's up to 2023. I think it's just how everyone handles it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's this week's Get the F Out of Here. So take those resolutions, take them back, you know, and just short, obtainable goals, peeps. Okay? Just be cool. So what do you think of that? You have anything to add to that?
No.
No? You good?
I don't do resolutions.
Yeah, exactly.
I stopped that a long time ago.
We're cool. We're too cool for school when it comes to that. So yeah.
Too damn cool.
That's right. So this week's phasing right in. Ma knows best. What does she now? She could. She might.
She could and she might.
Yeah. So this
I
week,
love it.
I want to get into something that's very near and dear to my heart piece. And I'm going to call this one the expression of a whoopie pie. This week, I was treated to many treats.
Mini treats.
Yes, I went into the mini freezer this week, and I found one of those, you know, you get them at the Squallow Tree, the little aluminum pans with the little plastic covers that click on the top, you know, like Tupperware to go, so to speak. And it was like finding a buried treasure. It was a whole tray of frozen, ready to be defrosted whoopie pies. Now, this has been probably in my top 5 favoritist of all holiday treats. So I took the whoopie pie out. I defrosted it. I basically set the timer. Go ahead.
Are you having unsanctioned whoopie pies?
Yes, I am. Totally unsanctioned. I'm lucky I don't have diabetes at this point after
Well, I
Christmas.
just mean if I saw a tray of delights, I would assume that was for a holiday.
Right. Well, first things first, I'd like to assume that it's my tray. All right. It's my holiday. No, these were post holiday whoopie pies just for that purpose, because they're so good, you know, that I have to take them out, defrost them, and then have them. So I'm sitting there with said whoopie pie, and the only way I can express it is just 2 chocolatey cakes of goodness with cripsy edges, and the vanilla cream filling is just so you bite into this and you're being transported to a time where it's all just about cooking and love, and it's the best way to express it. So
how magical.
Yeah, and it's my Nana's secret recipe. So if any of you guys email me for it, you're never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. So Mom lost her sense of taste after she had gotten COVID, like the first or second time. I don't know.
She never got it back?
I saved the day, okay?
Oh.
Yeah, this Mom Knows Best is kind of about me too, because I saved the day. When she we call them shells. So you make the shells first, the chocolatey shells that hold said cream filling. So when she made the first batch of shells, they weren't right. She's like, try these shells, and I just took a bite of each shell. And I'm like, nope, crap. And then she's like, thank you. No, she thanked you. She thanked me. She's like, you saved the holiday because I have no sense of taste. So being a taste testor is always magical. So thank God. And then she found the missing link, the missing ingredient that, you know, she had left out by accident. And then when she remade the shells, then they were perfect. And then that just made the whole holiday. So when it comes to whoopie pies, yeah, with secret family recipes, Ma does know best. So good look this week. Good luck. Yeah.
Excuse
So
me.
that's this week's Mom Knows Best, and that's going to take us right into you learning me something.
Oh.
I want to learn and learn. There's just so much, and my head is so empty, so make it happen.
Today I learned February 1st is the day the average American gives up their New Year's resolution.
Yes, see?
Top reasons were lack of discipline,
You lack discipline.
packed schedule, and social pressure.
I'm too busy, and the pressure's building.
Yes.
Yep.
So here are the top resolutions.
Here we go.
Right. Excuse me. Living healthier,
Okay.
personal improvement or happiness, losing weight, career or job goal, financial goal, improve relationships, travel or moving, exercising. Wouldn't that go under health?
Yeah.
And stop smoking.
Right.
Those are your top resolutions,
Yeah.
right?
Those are all good ones.
While some might say they do not need New Year's Eve to finally turn their life around, you really don't.
You don't.
Making resolutions on December 31st is common, well-liked tradition, especially in the Western world. They are usually meant to contain some kind of improvement or betterment of one's conduct or life choices.
Yeah.
However, these resolutions are not compulsive. Only a small share of people who make them actually keep them. They are more like a signal for a new start than an actual catalyst for change.
Huh.
While they signal a change of choice and behavior, New Year's resolutions themselves hardly ever change. When comparing past resolutions for 2018 and 2019, for example, it's obvious people just want to be healthy and happy, maybe broaden their horizons, and save up some money. In general, be a sensible, content adult.
Oh, please. That is no fun. That is no fun. I get it, though. I get it to a point, but still, it doesn't sound like much fun.
Adulting isn't fun.
No, it is not.
No, it's not.
It is not. So, I don't know. I'm feeling confident this week. I could win. The random word generator this week. I'm going to start off.
All right.
My word was become. Become. The video that I was so blessed with was called Become a Master Persuader. The channel is called, this gentleman's name is Robert Greene, Greene. He's a motivational speaker. It was posted just a few days ago, December 28th, 2022. That's right, new info. The time of the video is 5 minutes and 52 seconds, and it only has 270 likes. I got a lot from this gentleman.
Really?
Yeah, it's not so much like trying to get people to do what you want, like a master persuader. It's just, it's trying, he explains how to become someone who has influence, not an influencer, but someone who can be influential by not having to talk as much and be more persuasive with like your body language and stuff like that. So it was very informative. It felt like the 5 minutes and 52 seconds went by faster than it did.
Okay.
So I feel good about the word I got this week. I'm not, it's not a music video, which I know you're happy about. And
You always get the music videos.
I do, because I jam out. That's what I do. I'm a tiny dancer. So yeah, it's how to become a master persuader. So I enjoyed it very much.
Okay.
So hopefully I win this week.
You ready?
I was born ready.
I know you were. My random word is stain.
I win, I think. I hope.
The title of this video is How to Stain Wood.
Ooh.
Oh, yes. Excuse me. It is done by the Home Depot.
Ah, the Home Depot.
It's 1 minute and 56 seconds.
Oh, you lucky.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. I
That
win.
was the only thing I was happy about is how fast it was. So Home Depot is not messing around. They
not.
want you to get that wood stained.
That's right. Right now.
They give you a list of suggested tools. They show a guy all dressed up in safety gear, sanding wood for staining prep.
Nice.
And my first thought is, I've never seen anyone wear so much safety gear just for sanding.
Right.
The takeaway is, condition the wood or prepare for blotchy results.
Blotchy results. How
Blotchy
lifelike.
results, yes.
Yeah. How was your 2023?
Blotchy.
Results. Yeah. Great.
Prepare for blotchy results.
That's right. That's right. Not bad. Not bad. I don't know. I'm gonna call me the winner still, just because I feel like it.
Go right ahead.
Yeah. And that will lead us into AI tells the story, which I get to read this week. You said it was extremely weird, which means I'm extremely weird. It means I'm excited.
I thought the computer was going to read it this week.
This is the new thing. That's right, folks. Not only do we have AI tells the story, we're going to have AI read the story as well. So we're kicking it up a notch going into 2023.
Yeah.
All right. Hit it, sweetheart.
Ooh, geez.
Here we go.
So we're gonna give this a shot. If
All
it
right.
doesn't work, we'll just have you read it.
Yeah, we'll just have Ryan read it. Just make him do it. But hopefully it does work because I'm so excited I forgot about it twice.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
It wasn't midnight yet. I wish I had taken a nap this afternoon. New Year's Eve was a very busy day for my family. We made the arrangements. I had a good deal to do. There was no time for a rest.
No time.
And I was very anxious to have the new year off. That was my first thought, too, when I heard that you were to go to the party. We are so busy. So busy, my dear. I am very glad that I can come, I said to him. It's very good of you, dear, said my friend. And I thought it would have been better to have gone without you. It was the last day of the year. All the family was in their best clothes.
Oh, nice.
Some ladies were in white satins and pearls. The men also were dressed.
Oh, that's nice.
Handsomest people I ever saw. And the evening was splendid.
The men were dressed.
All the guests were dressed alike, except one, for whom the ceremony was particularly elaborate. He was not a clergyman.
Ooh.
His name was Mr. C. W. Smith, a gentleman of good birth, whose father was a lawyer and whose grandfather was an attorney and a judge.
Ooh.
A very respectable family, the Smiths, of whom I was very fond.
Ooh.
Mr. Smith was a bachelor, though he was the best-natured, kindest, wisest man I have ever met. He had a good-tempered, genial,
crushing.
easygoing nature, an agreeable manner, great good humor, good sense, excellent manners, was very fond of me and my family.
He's checking all the boxes.
In the first year of our marriage I was his partner, he being the owner of his own jewelry establishment.
Ooh,
When we got
jewelry.
married, we were to have a home of some sort. We were very much pleased with the idea of having a house, a very large house.
Ooh, really?
Oh, 2 cats.
My
in the
father
attic.
and I were going into it together. He was going out to a new house on his estate in Scotland, which was not far from us, when he was killed in a railway crash. His death was the greatest grief to us. I was living with a young man who was very kind to me. One day my father, with some other people, were coming to the station to take my new train. We were all standing in line, waiting for the train, my brother, his mother, a friend, the young lady with whom my sister had been living. My father was in front of me, and as he came up with my train in his arms, he looked down at the train and said to us all, in an easy, friendly tone, "Now, girls, it's your train." My sister, her mother, and her friend went into my compartment, while I, being the youngest, went up to my mother. She said, "Now it is my train, and I have no right to go on with it.
What?
You can't stop me." "But you are the oldest," I said.
Can't stop me.
Her mother said she was, too. My brother said he was. So then I was left to get out and take my own train, which I did, and I went to London.
Good for you, girl.
That's
The
right.
next day the
Get it.
party was held, the guests were all assembled in their rooms, there was a great deal of noise, a lot of fuss, much confusion,
Fuss.
etc. And my friend came in and sat down on a carpet in my room. There was no one else in it, So I took him by one arm and led him into a corner, where I put a chair for him to sit down, put on my hat, coat, gloves, and cane, opened the window, got out my watch and put it on, and then I went and stood by his chair and said, "You have been a long time coming."
Ooh.
He said nothing. He looked at me with the expression of an old friend.
Aw.
His eyes were full of pity and tenderness. His face was happy, almost as the face of a child. When the party was over, we went to dinner. After dinner, I sat in my own room and thought about how I could get out. Suddenly, I saw a door open, heard the sound of steps, felt the chair in which I stood sinking, looked up and saw him coming toward me with the light of a candle in one hand.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
As he drew near, he saw that I did not know him. I said something to him, to which he replied, "The train is ready. Will you accompany me?"
Ooh, that's
Wow.
the end.
Wow. So she's going on a trip then.
She's going somewhere.
I guess so. Wow, that was very, very weird and interesting. But that was cool to have the AI tell it and read it, basically. You
Yeah,
know?
they wrote it and read it.
I like it. I like it. That's one-stop shopping and value. And value. So
And saved us too.
That's
Yeah.
right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So, please, everybody, we want to say thank you to all of y'all out there. And we're going to wish all of you a very healthy and happy new year for you too, T, and to me. Please like, share, subscribe. Pop that champagne cork against the notification bell so you're updated when we post new mediocre content and shorts. And please, drink and ride. Don't drive and die. All right? Just be cool. Yeah, we have voicemail to check too, I think.
We do.
Yeah. All right. Love a good voicemail.
Don't you just?
Yeah. Let's hope we have one.
Here it is. Jesus, if I could stop coughing for 2 seconds, I'd be very happy.
We'll get you there. It's 2023.
Yeah. Oh, stop it.
Hi, T. It's Rye. Just making sure the voicemail works and that we're still in. Love you. Happy New Year. Bye.
That's so lame. I just called to check the voicemail to make sure it was still up and working, but I guess it is. Wow.
Well,
I'm not feeling good about myself right now.
well, you are the caller this week.
I guess so. Yay me.
Good for you.
That's right. So happy New Year,
Someone's got to
everyone.
win.
And keep an eye out for the shorts. That's right.
Yes.
And yeah, we love you. You love us. And we'll be back in 2 and 2. Yeah. Alrighty then.
Uber if you're living it up too much.
That's right.
As the bells ring out, everyone will shout, Happy New Year! Have a happy, may each day be filled with good cheer. And with nothing less than much happiness all through the year.
Yes. Yes.